Hey everyone, happy hump day. This is Ashley with Sassy Ginger Budgets, and I'm shaking things up a little bit today and only gonna do a few different, I'm gonna do some things different. You'll see as I do it. That'll make sense. I did get my new phone stand, and it is way more flexible than the old one was. So let me know if that helps. I don't think I'm going to whack it where it is. So we'll see how that part goes. But hopefully it is not too shaky. I am getting a new desktop. I have a standing desk that my husband built. And so we're making it wider and adding some depth to it. So I'm hoping that will stabilize it so that when I push it, it doesn't also affect the camera. And so then I want to put the camera on another table underneath the desk that I constantly whack. So hopefully this helps. Fingers crossed, y'all. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into some savings. That's why we're all here, right? I do hope everybody is safe and warm. I know they're saying that the Carolinas are going to get whacked with some ice and rain in a couple of days. So hopefully my friends that are there, or, you guys, don't get it too bad. All right, so this is just a girl who loves her cows. This is from Chaos Budgets. Chaos Budgeting with Ash on YouTube. And if you have not checked her channel out, you totally should. She does great videos. And this is 165 total saver, and each one is a single scratcher. So I scratch one a day, and if I counted my days correctly, which who knows, I should end this the day before Valentine's Day. So we'll see. So this is today's cutie patootie. And we're going to go ahead and give him a scratch. Whoops. Feel like I'm shaking you guys. Oh, that's a 1. That's so funny. I think yesterday I got a 10. So, I'll have to look at the video and see if I'm shaking y'all. I apologize if I am. This is how the camera ended up over there last time. Is anytime I scratched, I shook the desk. So, this is Butterscotch. If you're new. Thank you, Butterscotch, for your assistance today. So that is 1 going into this folder. And this is counted separately since I know how much it is, and it's something I do daily. I track it differently on my budget thing, so it's not in this pile of money. So, and then it's in this, no. Ay, 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 you guys. Ay, ay, ay. It is in the binder that is right next to me. It's in the vacation binder because I'm going to use it for something for just Beshley time, which is my husband's name and my name combined. That is what our friend said our couple's name was. So that is where that comes from. So far, out of the 165, we've saved 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So 118 out of the 165 so far. Come on, go in there. Thank you so much. All right, so we'll get that out of the way. And then if you've watched my videos last month, I did Wednesdays is debt, and I have game day on Monday that is also debt, because our primary goal this year, there's hair and stuff everywhere, sorry, it's driving me crazy. Our game day is also debt, so 2 days out of the week I put towards debt for a couple of reasons. The first is I have lower amounts of money that I get to play with every day. The second is debt is our number 1 priority for this year. So if we don't get to take vacation, if we don't get 1 month ahead done, we're A-okay with that. We want our debt gone. So that is our primary focus. Will we be able to achieve getting all of our debt gone this year? No. but we want to make as much of a dent into it as possible, and so this is why I set it up this way. So with that said, on Wednesdays, I would typically play a couple of games and do the Not So Nice box challenge, the Not So Nice sarcastic and spicy 2026 box challenge. I decided to simplify things. I'm going to only do the box challenge on Wednesdays. And then I will do my Just a Girl Who Loves Her Cows and my Be My Know Me. So we're going to try it, see how we like it. I may switch back to also having a couple of games in here. I'm going to take the games that I was playing on Wednesday that I didn't finish, which there were 2, and I'm going to put them into my vacation binder, which I had wiped out for challenges last week. So I think this will work out, but we'll see. You know, I think it's important to adjust things how you need to adjust them for your budget. So that's why we're doing that. Okay, so without further ado, this is the Not So Nice Sarcastic and Spicy 2026 box challenge, and it is by CBA Mom Saves. I have pulled all the cash out of here from last month, so you will see little saver cards, with the exception of, like, if I think, did I pull everything? Oh, I did. Okay. And that went towards a big payment. Well, it paid off a credit card. So, it was one of the credit cards that we were close to paying off anyway, but I wasn't going to keep the money in here for the sake of counting it on camera when I could pay off a credit card. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to us. And at the end of the day, that's what ultimately matters. But if you guys have any questions like, why'd you do that, or what were you thinking, you know, I'm happy to answer that. I have no problem answering those types of questions. So please feel free to ask. And then today we are playing with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. So we did that. We broke them down this way because this tends to use a lot of ones. So, all right. I don't believe I shuffled these from last time, so let me shuffle these really, really quick. And I'm not really doing a whole lot here. Eek! That was poor shuffling. You know, when they're not cards, it makes life hard. Okay, so let's get started. We got to search and save. That is this guy right here. He is worth 4, and we're on our $2 bonus. And I feel like you guys are really far away, so I'm going to zoom you in just a tiny bit for now, and then I'll zoom you back out later so you can see. And also, I feel like the glare is pretty bad. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm not making it better. Where's the glare coming from? That's the question. I have 2 lamps in here. So let me see. If I move this over here. Yep. Sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. You can't quite tell until you're filming how bad something is or isn't. I hope that makes sense. Okay. I think that's better. Let me know in the comments. Actually, I'm looking for something to put underneath it. There we go. Fixed. It's a little haphazard, but it'll work for now, right? Okay. I'm going to stop obsessing. I'm sorry, you guys. We're going to pick green for today. And of course, I am so ill-prepared, it is not even funny. We're going to write on the back of this receipt. So before I forget, That is 6 going in here. And I'm going to push this money back a little bit. I always feel like I'm going to accidentally put it in one of the other ones. I really want a new, oh wow, I am not caring at all how pretty this is today. I really, oh my gosh, I really want a new cash tray. Wow, that was bad. That was so bad. All right, moving on. Another search and save. I need to put that in here. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. I'm a hot mess, as you guys know. Okay. So that is a 3 and a 2. So that's 5 for today. And this is another reason why I wanted more fundage to put in here. Yes, I realize that's not a word. It's an Ashley word. You'll get used to those. Because I know I was going to get higher in these amounts now that I'm getting further in the box, so I wanted more to play with. Again, I hope my logic makes sense, but if it doesn't, just holler at me. And that was 5 for this one. Okay. Numero uno. Oh, hey. What's going on there? What? Is that the one I just did? You guys, I need to go bed. I need to go to bed. I'm filming this late on Tuesday because I was in Atlanta all day, so just bear with me. I am a wee bit tired. I have a 2-hour drive each way, so my brain's mush. Number 3 is next. That's another 1. Eek. Okay, come on. Stop fighting me, please. I have enough problems in life. I don't need you helping. There we go. That's a 1 right here. And we will put that in there. I feel like I'm feeling claustrophobic. Since I zoomed in, I feel like I'm like, ay, ay, ay. All right, not there, not there, which means it's got to be on the next one. There it is. And we're actually finishing this one. How exciting! Okay. And if I somehow finish this box challenge this month, what I will do is find another box challenge, which I actually have an office box challenge that I made, you guys, that I'm super excited about. It's something I've been working on. It's been a project, so we'll see. It's super close to being ready, just not. It's not quite ready for prime time. All right, next up, 2026, number 4. And that's another 7. Eek. And we're finishing this card today. Alright, I hope you guys that got covered in snow are starting to see it melt. We still have a little bit in the shadowy places here that by the weekend it should be totally gone because we're supposed to be in the 50s. When we make it to the 50s, who actually knows? I just realized that I didn't color these off. Put that right there. Which was going to confuse me later. Ay, ay, ay. That's my phrase of the day. Maybe what I should start doing is naming my videos on whatever crazy phrase it is that I keep saying over and over and over that day. I have been informed multiple times that that is something that I do. Sometimes it's like all week I say the same phrase all week, and sometimes it's a day. I'd like to tell you why. I don't know. Alrighty. I don't think we've gotten anything on this guy yet. At least not today. All right, but we are finishing this one, and that is a 5er. So, wow. Finishing a ton of cards. That's crazy. I feel like this is going to get really boring when I finish all the search and saves, and all we've got is the numbers back there. Actually, I didn't think about it. I should have not shuffled my cards because there were 2 cards I didn't get to last time that were bigger cards. Oh well, lessons learned. Not a big deal. At the end of the day, we'll get it all done. Okay. Look, we got one on this one. And we're finishing that too. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is crazy pants. I don't know why I color like this. Maybe it's because I'm out of practice. How do you guys color? Do you color like the whole thing, or do you color in like weird little sections like me? Is this something you even think about? My mind tends to wander, so you guys get the unconscious or unfiltered conscious stream of my thoughts. You're welcome. Alright, so that's another 5 going in here. Did I not pull that out? I did not pull that out because that was the first time today. Another card bites the dust. And another card. And another card. And another card bites the dust. I also make up songs. Alrighty. This one, another 5. I was worried I brought too many 5s today, but now I'm glad I did. Wait, no, that's 6. 4 and 2 is 6, Ashley. You should learn to count. Or add. That's not counting, you goober. I think we found the problem. Anyway. My work week has been fun. Monday was definitely a Monday. I've got one of my coworkers, she took a vacation, and she's like my right-hand woman. So when she's out, it's painful. It's very painful for me. And then, of course, I'm also doing workshops in Atlanta, so that makes it even worse. I'm going to tell her she can never leave me again. Or we have to take vacation at the same time, and the place can implode. Okay, now see, now I zoomed you guys in too much, and you're not going to be able to see my roll. I'll just roll on the thing. Okay, so this is Money Hog. You roll a d4, start at the top, and see which card is the Money Hog. 4. That's our first 4 in this one. But tell me how you guys are doing in the comments, if there's anything exciting going on. We are, you know how I talked about how we are really focusing on debt this year. The other thing we're really focusing on is upgrading the stuff that desperately needs to be upgraded in our home. There is a lot of just garbage furniture and things of that nature that we really needed to... I just knocked stuff all over the place. That we really needed to get rid of, or replace. So that's the other thing we're doing. A lot of home projects, and like right now, my focus is my office because my office is atrocious. But I just bought a new office chair that I'm super excited about. Brittany from Budgeting with a Ginger helped me find it. She's so good at finding stuff, and it's supposed to be here by the end of the week, and I'm so excited. Because I sit at my desk for minimum 10 to 12 hours a day, and I can tell that my chair is going because my back is feeling it because I don't sit up straight. That's $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going into this one. I tell you, the clear envelopes are tripping me up today. I don't know why. It's pretty bad. But, any hoodle, that's my focus. Like, I really need curtains, before, in the house we lived in before this one, I was in an office that had one window, and it was a tiny window, so it had a curtain. But my new office has massive windows, so it's difficult to keep daylight where it's not like blinding me or overwhelming me with heat, or in the winter I'm freezing. So that's my next thing, but I got a lot of windows, so it's going to be an expense. It's going to be a more expensive purchase because I like the blackout curtains for my migraines, and so it's going to be a thing, y'all. It's going to be a thing. Okay, so shut out that debt, or shut out the debt. We've done one on this one so far. I keep forgetting this is a collapsible dice tower. And that means that, guess what? You can't just yank it. You can't just, not yank it, but pull it up at the top. I hope this angle's okay. I feel like, I don't know. I'm obsessing. And I just want you guys to know that I got a package from Eva at Budget Your Life that has new dice in it. These are from her. These are her Snow White dice, and I love them. But I ordered other ones, and I'm dying to play with them, but I said, no. You should open your package with your viewers, so I'm trying to be good. I guess I was good, but I cannot wait to play with them. All right. I'm very chatty. For somebody who's tired, I think that's why. Okay, so 3. We got a 3. Whackity whack. Don't come back. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, you can do... I was about to have a conniption fit, you guys. And I should have... Oh my gosh. I hope I don't roll a 3 again. Come on, be good to me. You're in timeout. That's it. You're in timeout again. Look, that's the exact way that I rolled last time I played this. You're a bad die. Just want you to know that. Well, that's my 5s. So that's all the 5s going in there. We won't be playing that again today anyway, so that's all right. Next up, another search and save. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. And that's finishing up that one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. You have to drive back to Atlanta tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. But what I do is I can't really watch what they're doing, but I get to listen to them. So I listen to my favorite people on YouTube talk at me, and then if I really want to go watch it later, I can watch it. I promise I'm not being dangerous in the car, you guys. I'm not stupid. Okay, I put the money in. Wow, we're finishing a lot of these today. That's crazy pants. Number 4. And these are the poops. They crack me up, you guys. They crack me up so much. And it says, no Etsy or pretty savings challenges until you pay off the holiday overspend. You don't tell me what you do. You're not my mom. I'm a goober. And then we have 5. That's a 2. 1 and 2. You gotta color that in. Oh, goodness gracious. Another search and save. We are running low on our funds over there, so I'm gonna have to double check all the ones that I finished. This I didn't finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Look at that. That's exactly what I needed, you guys. That's pretty stinking good. And we made a ton of progress on this box today, which feels good. Probably not as exciting for you guys, but I feel like as I'm starting to learn the different games and learn the different ways to save, like, I'm going to change some things. So I hope you guys are patient with me. And I hope it makes sense as to why I'm doing that. All right, so nothing went into bonus. We might have finished all the bonuses, which we had saved previously 25 in there. On this one, we had previously saved 38. So we got 48. My brain just died. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, and 59 saved in this envelope. I should get a cricket sound and overlay it when I'm like pausing because I'm trying to add in my head quickly. All right, so previously on this one, we had 29 plus 5 is 34. Look, I did that one quickly. Hope you guys are proud of me. Of course, it helps if you put the money in the envelope. Wait. Now this guy got a ton today. I think he got the mostest. So he previously had 47, 48, 49. Oh my gosh, I think I keep going off camera. I'll check. I'm sorry if I am, you guys. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 72, 79. That's a good one. And I have no idea what the totals are because I don't think she tells you. Like, I don't read the print on anything, like when I download challenges. So if they have instructions or anything like that, I don't read it. So she did tell me. I didn't pay attention. So this one we had 2. We added $1. I think I'm going to have to put some good fundage in these next week because otherwise you guys are just going to see me go 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Because 2 got nothing. 3 got $1. See, like they didn't get much love before. And I finished so many of the other ones. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Like, I'm not evenly playing it. I hope that makes sense. So 4 got $1 today. We had 5 previously, so we're up to 6 on that one. 5 got $2. We had $1 in there before, so we saved 3 on that one. And the other thing I may do when I get to these, like if I'm only on these, because that's kind of how it feels like we're going to end up. Like I didn't even do anything on 6. What I may just end up doing is pulling games back into today that way. So we did another 15 on Shut the Box, so this is 30 so far. This is definitely going to be a good chunk of savings totaled on the binder. And then we had 4 in here before, and we added 1, 2, 3, and 4. What did I do? Oh, I can't see these clear things. That is so insane. And I may even toy with the idea of adding the bonuses back in. So let's see. We've got, I'm just curious here. Yeah, we're so close to finishing a lot of those search and saves. I feel like you guys are just going to be totally bored. And I'm worried I'm going to get totally bored. So let's spice some stuff up. I can't remember what the bonuses were. Are these the bonuses? And they were like 1 and dones? Oh, nope, there's one. There's one. I think I knocked all of them out like in 2 days. We're going to make this a little spicier. Because believe me, we got plenty of debt for it. Yep, that's what we're going to do. And this is a great example of make these things work for you. Right? Adjust where you need to adjust or where you want to and make them work. If it's too high for your budget, add the 2 numbers together and get a lower number. If it's You know, and a lot of creators have started to do, and I think this is so amazing, low and high versions of the games. Because, again, like, for me, I have a very strict budget, especially, sorry, my fingerprint thing is on the side, and I was going to zoom you guys back out. So that you could see me roll. But what I was saying was, yeah, a lot of creators have started to do high and low on things, which I think is amazing because not everybody has the same funding. And I think that really makes a difference and shows how inclusive everybody wants to be. Because, you know, it feels like, I told my sister when I started that I'm like, well, I can't do what you do. Like, I can't do $100 or $200 worth of stuff. And she's like, who cares? She's like, that's not the point. The point is to give you something to look forward to and save. And eventually, you know, when you pay off your debt and you know, do all these other things. I'm sorry, I'm having to situate myself. She's like, eventually you'll get there and you'll be able to have more funds towards games and stuff. And she's right. So don't feel like you're in a competition with anybody but yourself. Also, don't be a klutz like me. So this is, I'm going to stop. I feel like I'm just rambling. This is Be My Know Me. Oh my gosh, you guys. Goodness gracious. Okay, we're done with that. Be My Know Me. This is available for free on my Ko-fi. And all of the tinies or minis inside of it are free on the creators' Ko-fis, and I will tag them in my show notes. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in here, which you can see I've got a ton of ones in there already. Man, they add up quick. And I am working on a couple future ones. Like I'm planning on doing like one a month. Or like one for special holidays type of thing. Like I've got an Easter one that I'm going to be releasing soon. And this is driving me crazy. So I did fix it in the future ones, just so you guys know. Okay, where did we stop? We stopped on number 7. So that is where we'll start today. And I'm rolling a 3-sided die to determine how many prop coins each folder will get. 2 for 7. 2 for 8. And Brittany has started to sing, "Be my know me, won't you be my know me?" And now it is stuck in my head every time I say "be my know me." That is what I hear. I blame Brittany. And I'm talking about Brittany at Budgeting with a Ginger. For those of you who have not heard either of us say it, she is my sister. And that is obvious. That is annoying. The film came off on this. Sorry. Squirrel. 2. 4 gets 3. I'll probably run those back through the laminator. Try to fix it. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. And 6 gets 3, which brings us right back to number 7. It wanted 2, it got 1, so we'll start on 7 again tomorrow. So, let's see how we did. I don't know that I've got anything finishing that we'll pull today. So we got 50. This needed 50, so we'll go ahead and cross that off. And these cuties are from Keeley Creations. They're a set of tinies. There's a ton of them. So definitely check those out. And I'm going to save them all together. So even when I finish them, that's why I'm keeping them all together. I'm not pulling those. So I'll pull it all together and then pull the funds for that. I think that's how Vicky at Pink Plum Budgeting does it. And I just liked that for the minis. It makes sense to me. So this is mine. I love it. I wanted something that wasn't like knock you over the head Valentine's. And so I made these and I think they're so cute. Okay, so these are 50 cents each. We need to finish that guy. 50, and then we'll half that one again. Oh man. We are warming up quick here in Georgia, at least if we stay true to the forecast. I know, I feel like all I talk about is the weather and random stuff. This is from Budgeting with a Ginger. So these are 25 cents each, so we'll mark off 2 because she got 50 cents. And we finished one of these from her series yesterday and went ahead and put the funds somewhere. Where did I put those funds? Oh, I'll have to figure that out later. 4 got 50, $1, $1.25. Now I'm kind of wondering, like freaking out as to where I put stuff. These cuties are from Pink Plum, Vicky at Pink Plum Budgeting. And we said these are going to be 50, so we got 1 and 2.5. And these I'm considering tinies. They're not super tiny, so I don't know. In my head, it makes sense. A lot of things make sense in my head. Number 5 got $1. And I believe these are, yep, Chaos Budgeting. I'm treating these as, am I treating these as tinies? I think I am. 6, 6, 10, I mean, that was 12, so 16, 17. Yep, that's why I did that. Okay. Checking my logic here. So that's 1 and that's 2. Tell you when you're tired, it's really hard to think straight. Number 6 got 50 and 50, so it got $1. And this is Budgeting with Kim. I thought that was so cute. So that's 25 cents on this one and 50 cents on this one. So this one is all finished. So this is number 6. Be My Nomi. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 that we will pull out. And then I'll tell you guys what number 6 is here in a second after I get her next one, which is this cutie. And wow, there's a lot on here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's an even amount. That's not divided by 4, but it is divisible by 2. So we'll do 50 cents. And so we'll do half. So that'll be a big chunker when it finishes. What? I think, sorry, I think I have one more from, yep, I do. Okay. I don't know why I needed to know that information right then and there, but I did. All right, number 7 is this adorable one from Becca Can Budget. We said these were 25 cents each, so we get to mark off 3. I am a sucker for chihuahuas. I used to have a chihuahua. I miss my chihuahua, but we've too many pets for the size of our house right now, so no chihuahua for me at this point. All right, number 8 got $1. Now, this is from the Penny Pioneer. We said those are 25 cents, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 knocked out on that one. Progress. All right, so we're going to pull 6 for number 6, which is just $1 shy of what we put in today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that is Celebrations. And yes, I know that's not how the song goes, but I wanted to sing it, so I did. All right. That is, oh, I know what I did with the money. I did it on camera with you guys yesterday. I showed you my new sinking funds binder. I stole this idea from Miss Brittany. So what I do, and I really need to go to the bank, is put the funds directly in here so that when we need them, we have them. And then I am just going to tally up the end of the month, the completed challenges. So I keep the completed challenges elsewhere. I hope that makes sense. I've got some stuff that's coming up. So I need to make sure that I have the fundage to cover it. Wow, I made a mess of things today. Worked hard to do so. Well, that is it for me. I do hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. I will be in the car by the time this posts, driving to Atlanta, so pray for me. Oh, wait, I have Happy Mail, and I am not going one more day without looking at this, because it's just not happening. So, this, oh well, too late now. This is from Budget Your Life. She pays like such close attention to her detailing. Like, look how cute that is. She stamps the box. And then this is all like wrapped all nicely. She does such a good job. This is from Eve at Budget Your Life. And we might have gone a little hog wild, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry about the crinkling, though. That is a crinkly bag. Yeah, we went a wee bit hog wild. That is my Alexia telling me about something. So first up, I'm so excited about these. I don't remember what they were. Did she print me a receipt? I'm gonna call them the wrong things. It might be in the box. Nope. I don't remember which these were. Were these the Bell? These might be the Bell ones. Don't know. They're pretty. They're pretty. And these are Black Panther. So these were in a new release she just had. And then these guys are Deadpool. Get it? With the eyes. And so you got one that's a little darker and then one that's a little lighter. Aren't those like gorgeous with the swirls? Oh, I cannot wait to play with these. Oh, nope, tossing. And then I believe these are Alphaba, if I remember correctly. Yes. Oh, those are my colors right there. I love those so much. I love her dice. And then she came out with, whoops, a 30-sided, I don't think you guys can see that real well. There we go. A 30-sided die. How cool is that? That's going to cause damage at some point. And then I got some of her color dot die. There are so many really cool challenges out there that use color dot die. And I have major FOMO because I didn't have color dot die. So, dice. I'm never going to remember that. Just never going to happen. So, let's just acknowledge that. Aw, Eva. She sent me a little free gift. She's so stinking sweet. And then this. Oh, here's the receipt. Thank you so much for your order, Ashley. I hope you love everything. Have fun saving Eva. So we got Alpha. Yep, those are the bells. I thought so. I was just questioning my sanity. And I'm not showing you guys this because I didn't want you to see my address. So. Oh, how cute. We got a little paper clip. Only you can make it happen. That needs to go into one of my binders ASAP. I think it needs to go into my debt binder. I'm going to put it there so I don't forget. And I don't know what this is. You guys, this is what happens when you purchase stuff on a live. You don't remember what you purchased. Oh, this is the Learn and Save, her solar system. Learn the solar system. Ah, yes. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. I forgot I even purchased this. Roll a d10 and see which part of the solar system you'll go to. Once you get to the card, you can pick what to save. If there's, I won't read everything, but yeah. How cool is that? I'm so excited. I totally forgot I got this. Yay. Okay, stop giving me a hard time. Thank you. All right, and then the very last thing from Miss Eva. Y'all, that was a failure. That's okay. Hashtag don't care. All right, then the last thing. So this is really, really stinking cool. So this is a D4, a D3, and a D2 all on one die. So when you roll it, when it lands, you will see all three numbers. So the D4 is in the triangle. The D3 is the 1, 2, and 3 that you see. And then the 1 and 2s are in the circle. So here, I'll show you. So if it was a D4, that's not close enough. Here, hold on. Okay, I think you guys can see that, hopefully. So 1 is my D4, 3 is my D3, and 1 is my 1 or 2. It's really cool die. It's really cool. And it came with, oh my gosh, the purple, she is a black and a purple, and the purple was sold with the purple binder. And the black is a standalone. Again, sorry for all the crinkling, y'all. So it all starts with a $1 volume 2, D2 to D4 savings. So this is just a little savings game where you can save based off of rolling the die. So you got a bunch of different little pockets. This, I think you roll and put the numbers in the box, scratch off a I'll have to let Eva know she has a typo on here. I think it means scratch off a circle to see if you will add or subtract to get your total. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll definitely have to let her know she's got a typo in there. And then a catch-all or save for your choice. So yeah, I'm going to put that in one of my days too. I'm super, super excited about that. And then I have one more piece of Happy Mail. Throw that in the trash can. And this, I have been waiting for quite some time. This was a purchase I made from Penny Pioneer. And she sent it in a timely fashion. And the jerkwads in the Atlanta Distribution Center lost it. So, she was so sweet. Sorry, I needed a drink. She reprinted everything. And this was a substantial amount of stuff, you guys. And sent it all back. And sent it all to me again. So, thank you so much. I think your name is Lisa. I am horrible with first names until I get to know you. But thank you so much for doing that. That was very, very kind. Oh, and the heart paper clip. And I got an elephant and a love yourself sticker. I love stickers. Alright, and so she sent me a couple of, oh, perfect, and they're Valentines. I need more for my Valentines. And they're the Squishmallow Kitty. I think that's what they call him. He's so cute. Hey, they're going into my Valentine's binder. My know me. Aw, that's so cute. So that stuff she sent. This, easily distracted by books. I put my hand up on your sticks. When I dip, you dip, we dip. My ducks don't even know what a row is. I'll cut you if you don't start saving. How long have I been talking to you guys? Okay, so I have to tell you this story. So when I first moved to Georgia, and Brittany's youngest was 5 or 6, she had a crazy hair day at school, and I happened to be over there. And so I did her hair for a crazy hair day. And while I was, I think, talking to Brittany, I said, I'll cut you. Didn't think anything of it. Well, you guys really should know this. Watch what you say around a small child. Because she went to school, and a couple of weeks later, Bernie got a call because she told a girl she'd cut her if she tattled on her. My bad. So that's when I saw that I had to have it. I don't even know if she remembers it, but I do, and it makes me giggle. And then this was like a knitted New Year's 2026, so I had to have this. Jolly AF. Get in, loser. We're going to find the pot of gold. You ain't getting and jolly. And so these were the things that I mentioned earlier I was waiting on for my Christmas binder, because these crack me up. And I just fell in love with these when I saw them, and she was having a sale over the holiday when I got them. I saw that. You nasty. And look at the pickles. Oh my gosh, and you guys may have seen a lot of these from the community, but I fell in love with these. Dear autocorrect, it's never duck. Amen to that. It's never duck with me. And then I told you guys, this was a big purchase. I had gone hog wild on her stuff. I just loved it. I couldn't help it. I couldn't decide. I'm not mean. I'm spicy nice. Talk to the butt and duck off. Oh, I don't think I purchased these. I think she sent me these. Never mistake my silence for weakness. No one plans a murder out loud. That's amazing. I don't remember these. I'm an overthinker, but also an I don't give a effer. So it balances out. Save a turkey, eat pizza. Oh my gosh, I don't remember ordering any of these, you guys. I'm going to have to go back and look. And if she sent me all of these, I'm going to have to send her a huge thank you. Oh, and I have some dupes. So I think I will put those in a giveaway. This is no time to be sober, drink up, witches. Amen. Crazy glue. Oh, and look, it's a little chocolate box. And a tic-tac-toe saving game. Oh my gosh, I really don't remember purchasing any of these. I have the short term memory of an elephant, but I'm gonna have to check. Anyway, that was from the Penny Pioneer. That's everything. I promise I will stop talking. When I thought was going to be a very short video, I ended up rambling. So thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. I hope your Wednesday is fabulous and means we are one day closer to the weekend. Woo woo. As always, please don't forget to like and comment. That really does help people find my videos. When I was filming this, I think I was like 13 away from 500, so that would really help me hit my 500 goal. Hoping that I actually hit it by this weekend, and if I do, I'm going to do a giveaway and some freebies. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with me. It means the world to me. But anyway, I've talked y'all's ears off enough, so have a great day, and I will talk to y'all on pre-Friday or Friday Eve. Bye.